tell you exactly how to make your life happy, but what I can tell you are a few small steps someone very special in my life takes to make her life happy. Being happy doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It simply means you're able to look beyond the imperfections. My Aunt Debbie has been in my life since I've been very young. Throughout the years, she's given me many reasons to look up to her. Following, I have a few examples of how Debbie strives to make her life happy, in return, making my life happier. I can honestly say that Debbie is the most creative person I have ever personally met. She's never afraid to try new things, and she never lets the outcome drag her down. Debbie can do it all, from sewing, cooking, painting, baking, and even construction work. She's brought all these amazing talents together to form a career doing something that she loves and enjoys. She's currently the project site manager for installation of interior design. Here, she makes sure that the installation of all the furniture, fixture, and equipment are installed correctly according to the design plan. I've brought along a couple examples of some of Debbie's simpler work that she's done for me. This is a baby blanket she made for me. It says my name, Laci K. And she also made me a little doll, and I actually had an outfit that matched this doll. And when my first son was born, she made him this little pillow and a quilt that went with the pillow. So those are just a couple examples of how Debbie takes her creative instincts and makes memories for other people. So let's talk a little bit about Debbie's personality. Debbie can be crazy, outgoing, fun, but she's also got a huge heart. Although she's busy with her own life, pursuing her own dreams and her own goals, she takes a huge amount of her time to live with and to care for my grandma. Now let's talk about Debbie's great adventures. One of them would be her vacations. Debbie loves vacations. It gives her an opportunity to explore the world, see what's out there, and try new things. And she's not afraid to take the time and make them happen. So I have a few examples of how Debbie's love for vacations has impacted my life, and also one that shows that she does have a huge heart. My first example would be when I was 11 years old, Debbie made arrangements for myself, my brother, and my grandma to go stay with her in Florida. While we were there, we did activities such as the zoo, and we went on a boat ride with alligators all around us. The best part of our vacation was how Debbie arranged for my brother and I to spend time with my dad's sister and our only cousin. My dad has passed away, and since that vacation we've had no contact with my aunt or my cousin. So I'm really thankful that Debbie gave us the opportunity to spend that time with them. My second example would be just this last winter, my aunt flew myself, both of my boys, and my grandma down to Florida. Now this vacation was really special to me just because of the fact that we all got to spend time together as a family, experiencing things that you never know we may have never got to do if she went to put together that vacation. And my last example is an example of how Debbie's huge heart overcame her love for vacations. At the beginning of this winter, my Aunt Debbie took the time, did the research, and found a perfect house for her and my grandma to reside in throughout the entire winter. I know she was really, really excited about this vacation and counting down the days until they could leave. So their bags were packed, the houses were rented, the house was rented, and it was leaving day, and my grandma was not looking too good. That same day, regardless of her feelings, regardless of her plans, she pushed them to the side and decided to stay in Minnesota, where she could care for my grandma in her own home, where she felt the most comfortable. Now, my Aunt Debbie could have been selfish and taken them on this vacation anyways, but instead, she canceled their 6-month vacation to stay here in Minnesota. So those are just a few examples of how Debbie's vacations have impacted my life, and also how it shows that she does have a big heart. Debbie does something in her life that should be everybody's main priority: keeping herself healthy. Now, it sounds simple, right? But what do you do to make sure that you are as healthy as you can possibly be. Debbie eats a variety of healthy and organic foods and exercises on a regular basis. A guy by the name of Mark Dombeck, he's a physician and director of mental health, states that one of the most overlooked things that people can do to make themselves happier is exercise. Because when you exercise, it tones your body and your metabolism, it regulates your stress hormones, and it produces a release of endorphins, which produce a feeling of well-being and act as a natural pain reliever. I also have some statistics from the staff at the Merit Care Clinic, and they state that organic farming is not only good for you, but it's good for the environment. Organic farming practices are designed to encourage water and soil conservation and also to reduce pollution. Now you're doing your body a favor by keeping out the fertilizers, the insecticides, the herbicides, the antibiotics, the growth hormones, and the medication that conventional farmers use on both their livestock and on their crops. So when Debbie's eating organically, that's how she's doing the environment a favor and also how she's doing herself a favor. And although I'm not fully on board yet, she's unknowingly made an impact on my life just by setting these good examples. Now today, I didn't choose to honor a national hero. I chose to honor someone close to me, and that's my Aunt Debbie. Debbie makes her life happy by doing things that she enjoys and by ignoring the imperfections. Now you can follow in Debbie's footsteps too and take a couple small steps towards making your life happier and perhaps someone else's. Just remember, be proud of yourself for what you are good at, ignore the imperfections, keep your body healthy by eating a variety of healthy and organic foods, exercising on a regular basis. And don't forget to try new things because you never know what could come your way.